This is a virus, this is another virus, and this is what happens when they meet. Do you know how viruses work? They inject their genetic material into your cells and then hijack the cell's machinery to replicate, creating more viruses and making you very sick in the process. The bacteria can keep on living, replicating its own DNA along with the viruses. Instead, they set up shop in the host's DNA and go for a ride along with them. Some viruses can pick up other viruses along the way too. And while it's not always a bad thing, like sometimes it can help speed up the evolution of viruses, other times it can lead to some serious complications. Like when HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, picks up genes from other viruses, it can acquire new traits, including drug resistance. So, studying how viruses interact with each other can help us understand how they evolve and potentially develop new ways to combat viral infections. In 2022, scientists found that the hepatitis B virus can pick up and transmit other viruses, including HPV, herpes, and even other strains of hepatitis B. One possible way this happens is when a person is co-infected with multiple viruses. The immune system is working overtime to fight off multiple infections at once, which can create an environment where the viruses are able to swap genetic material with each other. Then, when the hepatitis B virus enters a new host, those genes get swapped back into the new host's genome. When a bacterium takes a little trip through the intestinal tract of an animal, it's got a good chance of getting flushed away, especially if it's carrying a bunch of viruses. But if the bacterium is infected by another virus that doesn't integrate into the host's DNA, like a phage, then it's a whole other story. If the phage replicates and kills the bacteria, the integrated virus goes along for the ride, hitching a free ride to a new host where it can start the infection cycle all over again. But if conditions get too stressful for the bacteria, like if it gets, say, infected by another virus, that can kick the prophage out of its bacterial host. Now, instead of hanging out inside the bacterium, the virus exits and enters the lytic cycle where it hijacks the bacteria's resources to replicate over and over again until the cell bursts and dies, releasing a bunch of new phages to infect more bacteria. But sometimes viruses can infect other viruses. And depending on which one infects which, the result could be kind of freaky. When a bacteriophage attacks a bacterium, it can integrate its DNA into the bacterium's genome and set up shop there, surviving as a prophage. But sometimes viruses don't kill their hosts right away, and guess what? It's not just phages that can carry other viruses along for the ride. So viruses infecting other viruses is a pretty common phenomenon. Thanks for watching.